Welcome to That's Good Sports on YouTube or Twitch, I guess. We're on Twitch, right? Oh, wow. Here we go, though. We got Broncos, Raiders. It's Raiders week as the morning games wind down. I'm excited for this Broncos game. I hope to God it's not a trap game because I think we already played our trap game against the Raiders, and I hope the Broncos just give us a decisive, boring victory today. No DJ Jones on the defensive line for the Broncos. That sucks. But Zach Allen's playing. He was on the injury report this week. Crosby didn't practice all week, but Maxx Crosby playing for the Raiders. So we'll see. You know? We're going against Geno Smith. Believe they changed their offensive coordinator since the last time the Broncos played the Raiders. Geno really struggling this season, so hoping the Broncos defense gets some turnovers. They've been better at getting turnovers lately. A pick in each of the last 5 or 6 games, I think. So let's go Broncos. Let's do it. Denver. Win today and Chiefs lose and I'll be happy. Yeah, go Texans. Texans got a good shot too because I think the Chiefs are down a couple offensive linemen in this game. You know, multiple offensive linemen down for the Chiefs going against that Texans pass rush and secondary. I'm hoping for a big day from Houston. I was watching that Bengals-Bills game. That was getting wild. Josh Allen and Joe Burrow are both insane. They are both ridiculous. But 2 Burrow interceptions, that pick 6 to Benford. Not even necessarily Joe making a really bad play there, just really good plays by the Bills defense. And then I just saw Josh Allen throw a touchdown a minute ago. So that was fun. That game was as advertised. Sucks that the Bengals are, the Bengals this season. Because Burrow, if you don't like watching Joe Burrow play football, I don't know. I don't know how I can help you. Let's do this pern. We're going to try to do it today. Thank you guys for popping into the live stream. Make sure you like the video while you're here. We're almost at 100 likes. Game's going to start in 7 minutes, allegedly. Curse Wheel really hates the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, Colts lose Daniel Jones to an Achilles tear today. That sucks for Danny Dimes. And yes, the Colts were cursed this week. Like I said on Twitter, I will not be answering any DMs about that. I feel bad. I feel bad for Daniel Jones. I think the mistake, though, is I think when you play somebody in the NFL with an injury like a fractured leg like Daniel Jones has, even if, say, they can tolerate the pain, and even if the medical staff says, you're not at great risk of, injuring the leg worse, although I'd argue if you have any sort of fracture in your leg, you are at risk of injuring that leg more severely. But when you're playing on an injury like that, your body starts to compensate for that injury. And it just, they're in the playoff hunt. I know why Daniel Jones wants to be out there, but to me, it seems like playing through that injury is what leads to an even worse injury like that Achilles tear. But it sucks. It does suck for Jones. Hopefully the Colts bring him back next year. He's going to be out for probably most of next season. I think he deserves a shot on that roster. But yeah, that is rough. And I do feel bad. Yes, Danny Dimes. We're all rooting for Daniel Jones, I think. You need to see the play from Rodgers when the ball got blocked. The ref made the call way too fast. Yeah, I saw that was kind of happening as I was starting the stream here, so I don't really know what happened there, but I'm sure I'll get to it. I'm sure I'll find it. Yeah, they were talking about that as I was getting on the stream, and then I had to switch over from Red Zone to the Broncos game, so I kind of missed it, Yeah, Zach Ertz took a shot. Jaden Daniels, he got blocked on an interception by Van Ginkel. Jaden Daniels gets injured again. He came back early from that elbow injury. Isaiah Rodgers kind of pushed him after he threw that interception. He landed weird on it. Football's a dangerous game. That continues to be true. Broncos at 10-2. If they beat the Raiders today, then they have the tiebreaker over New England. So this is a big game for the Broncos. Big game. As a Pats fan, go Raiders. There it is. Go Raiders. Love you, Perno. Yeah, this is important for New England and Denver, isn't it? Little Purell, you sanitary little bastard Jew. All right, yes, we broke 100 likes. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you do like the video. And if you're new here, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We dropped a Tony Romo video this week. That turned out pretty good. And then, of course, Tony Romo was pretty good today as well. So let's just say our video helped get the best out of Tony Romo. Today's episode is sponsored by Prize Picks. Use my code TGS if you're going to sign up and play Prize Picks. If you like playing in daily fantasy, these are my picks for today. Sorry, Purell. Let me move you for a second here. I think Brock Bowers is going to have more than 58.5 receiving yards. I do like Bo Nix to get a passing touchdown today. Engram, I think he's the key to the Broncos offense. We saw that last week. He was huge late in the game for the Broncos. So 29.5 yards. I think he's going to be a focal point. He should be the number 2 or number 1 target every week, in my opinion, next to Courtland Sutton. And Jeanty. I know. Jeanty has not done well this season, but I do think he gets a touchdown. He's got 8 TDs this year. I feel like there'll be one in this game somewhere. So those are my plays for today, for this game. I make Broncos plays every week, and then I do a couple other, usually Thursday night football. But if you are into this, if it tickles your fancy, you got to use my code TGS. Every 200 signups, it's a big bonus for the channel. Huge bonus. That's how we function here. All right, go back. Purell, there we go. You're my marker, Purell. RJ, 100 yards or 6 sacks on defense. Oh God, I don't think RJ is going to get 100 rushing yards. I think RJ will score 2 touchdowns. But they use him a lot in the passing game, still splits carries. I'm really not sure how consistent of a running back he is. He's a nice dual threat. So I'll go 6 sacks. That sounds like a much more difficult thing to obtain, right? But I'm going to go 6 sacks for the Broncos defense. Hold on. I got to send Jess the thumbnail for the video so she can post it for me. Jess helps me post things on Instagram. I am on Instagram too, at Brandon Perna. Twitter, at Brandon Perna. Let's see here. There we go. Let's send that to Jess. Ba-ba-boom. And then I should post to Twitter. Let's get everybody in the stream. Come watch the Totally Not Trap game with me. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Then let's get that link. Let's get that fucking link, baby. Let's get that link. There we go. Boom. All right. Posted to Twitter. Jess will post to Instagram for me. The Colts ruined at least 2 seasons by insisting to play a guy that should have been off the field to begin with. Insisting to play Daniel Jones, how you mean? Yeah, and the Colts gave up a lot to get Sauce Gardner. They went all in for this season. I don't mind that. Like, you believe in your team. You believe, if we get a little better on defense, but then a fractured leg, play through it, leads to a worse injury. Yeah, that's tough. All right, it is 2:05, and we're getting a kickoff. It's starting on time. The game will start on time. The Broncos are going to receive first today. Ball bounces at the 10, fielded at the 5. Mims on the return, and he can't even get back to the 20. Well played by the Raiders. He takes a shot at the 18. Who's this gentleman? Who's that gentleman? Can we get our game, our little field up here? Oh my God. Where's the game cast? Oh my God. Where you at? Yeah, there it is. I got a little nervous there. All right, first play for the Broncos. We got Nix in shotgun. Looking to throw, dumps it off to RJ Harvey. He's got some room here, and he's going to pick up 11 and a first down. Hey, our swing pass worked. That's an improvement for this offense. Thank God for you living in West Texas. I don't get to watch Denver because of regional reasons. Glad you keep me posted. Hell yeah, Casey Taylor. It wasn't even the same leg. Jones going to be the first ever half robot QB. Yeah, I know. It was the other leg. That's what I'm talking about with when your body starts to compensate for an injury. First and 10, Denver right at the 30 here. Maybe he'll come back stronger, though. Nick's looking to throw again. Quick pass, Courtland Sutton, and he's going to get wrapped up right around the 38. But about a 7 or 8 yard gain there. So second and short coming up. 2 positive plays to start for Denver. And not bad. 1,500 of you in here. Thank you so much. Like the stream. We got to get to 1,000 likes by the end of the first quarter. That helps get this bullshit out into the YouTube feed or whatever. Second and 2. Got a handoff here. Broncos looking to get it to Bidet, and there's nothing. No gain. Run into a wall. Jeanty is tied for most touchdowns and has the most yards from scrimmage among rookies so far. He's doing better than it seems. That's maybe a little true. But that's just, you take a guy at what, 8 or whatever. He's got to be like in top 5 running backs for yards. That's what you're expecting when you take a running back that high. Nix on 3rd and 2, quick pass to RJ Harvey, who does not go down, and he's going to get a first. That looked like Jamal Adams had him dead to rights, and Harvey breaks a tackle to make a play here. Holy shit, RJ. Yes. That's what the rookie running back's supposed to do. His knee never touches. Oh, Harvey, you just got him. I love you, RJ Harvey. I love you, Harvey. Nix rolls to his right, and he's got Troy Franklin. That's across the field for 6. Woo! Oh God, sorry, I'm still jacked up from that RJ Harvey broken tackle. Oh. All right, Raiders take a timeout for some reason. Raiders taking a timeout. Okay. My son's college fund is riding on your game picks. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there's a very good chance your son's not going to college. Going to my first home Broncos against Packers. Nice. Flying to Denver from Miami. Looking forward to it. The only other Broncos game I went to was in Miami. Hopefully this one will be better. Was it the 70-20 game? Were you at the 70-20 game? Weird things happen when the Broncos got to go play in Miami. That's all I know. 2nd and 5. After the timeout, Nix dumps it off. This is Jaleel McLaughlin. He's got a first down, tackled by a couple Raiders, but not after gaining 10. Yeah, Nix playing nice right now. Making his decisions quickly, getting rid of the ball fairly quickly. We got another fresh set of downs. Denver across midfield. Oh, Denver's got 10 straight games without an opening drive touchdown. The broadcast is saying 3rd longest streak in the NFL. Well, hopefully we can change that. Nix, great pocket. Then it collapses and he gets sacked. As soon as I say great pocket, then it... Why do I even say that? It's like every time I'm like, look, great pocket there. And then it disappears. And looked like he tripped too. Oh yeah, he kind of tripped on Quinn Minor's foot there. Fuck. Did the Colts unalive the curse wheel's mom? What? Did the unalive? Did the Colts unalive the curse wheel's mom? Oh, yeah. 2nd and 13. Nix fires a perfect pass to Courtland Sutton for exactly 13.5 yards. We got another Broncos first down after the sack. Great answer here by Nix. Sutton got his man beat there. I don't know if that was zone. The split coverage. First down. Unalive. It might have. They might have killed unalive. My literacy rate is uncanny. And we're going to hand it off here on 1st and 10. RJ Harvey's got a crease. Oh, that's a touchdown saving tackle by 32 for the Raiders. But that's another first down for Denver. Great blocking here. Harvey does a nice job of finding the lane. Who made that tackle? Who's 32? Who the fuck is 32? Lonnie Johnson Jr. You just saved a touchdown. Let's go Broncos. The Vikings beating the Commies 31-0 makes no sense to me after the fight they put up against us. Regardless, please don't crap the bed here, Broncos. Hashtag Bo leave. Yeah, man, every week's different in the NFL. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like the Commanders getting shut out by the Vikings is actually the most predictable thing to happen this season. Like, just expect that. The Broncos hangover is real. Washington experienced it today. No gain here on 2nd and 10 for Denver. Tried a quick pass. Well played by Adoradas. How come when the Broncos are good, you stopped uploading on That's Good Broncos? I stopped uploading before they were good. We were just doing our podcast there, and Will and I just ran out of time every week to do the podcast. Handoff to Jaleel McLaughlin, and then he breaks a tackle as he falls forward for 7, but we got a flag on the play. Probably going to be holding on the Broncos. Always hold when you got a good run, isn't it? Oh, no, it's offsides on the Raiders. There we go. Maxx Crosby, offsides. Suck it, Max. Hey, Max, why don't you learn where the line is, nerd? Oh, yeah, he jumped offsides for sure. But if we get more organized, maybe we'll bring it back. Win Super Bowl, they'd still call us fraudulent winners. That's true. 2nd and 5. Broncos opening drives taking up 7.5 minutes. Handoff here. That's Bidet. And he's going to knife forward for 5.5 yards and a first down. This is one of the best opening drives for the Broncos in quite some time. Hey, Perna, your curse wheel blew Jones' Achilles. I know. I already apologized for that. I will continue to apologize for that because I feel bad. Daniel Jones from Indiana Jones to Lieutenant Dan. Oh, fuck. 2 elite movie references there, Matt. First and goal. Handoff. Harvey, right side, breaks the first tackle. And then after getting 3, he'll be pulled down by Jeremy Chin, I believe. Perna, you must pay for what you did to my Colts. I'm not going to pay for anything. I didn't do it. The wheel did. You can't blame me. You got to blame the wheel. Oh, wait. We don't even got my lights on. All right. This is the 13th play here. Got 5 rushes, 7 passes. Looks like we're going to throw again here. Nix and shotgun. Looking to throw. Moving to his right. Bo Nix. Oh! Out of bounds. Ran out of bounds. I thought he was going to run in. He took a shot to Harvey. Incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up. I said, I posted on YouTube. All right. You want me to burn the curse wheel? You want me to burn and bury the curse wheel? I will do it. And I will do it live. But all I require is 1 million subscribers by the Super Bowl. So you figure out how to make that happen. I'll burn that shit for your pleasure. You killed the Colts. They are dead. I hate your wheel. I know. I am sorry, guys. 3rd and goal. Nix back in shotgun from the 3. Harvey to his right. And false start on the Broncos. Fuck. Oh, no. Delay a game. Sorry. Delay a game. God dang it. You can't do that. Sean Payton's got to call a timeout there. Call your timeout. Just call your timeout there. So now we're backed up 5 yards on 3rd and goal after an incredible opening drive here. You make a mistake on 3rd down. That's been some of the Broncos' problem this year, right? Their penalties. Nobody's watching the fucking clock there. Nix on 3rd. He's going to run. And he's in! And he's in! Bo Nix! Touchdown! All that anger I just had vanquished because Bosif Nix got into the end zone with his legs. Nearly an 8-minute drive. No, wait. 9 minutes. Nearly a 9-minute drive. I can do math. Nix just finally uses his instincts, runs, and scores the touchdown. 1 million subscribers, and I will burn that wheel. But the deadline's the Super Bowl. So get your marketing materials together. Do what you want. Make it happen. Broncos take a 7-0 lead. Or 6,000 signups at Prize Picks by the Super Bowl. Either one. And this one would be a lot easier, by the way. And did that Bo Nix, did I take him for a passing or rushing touchdown? Let me check. Oh, I took only passing TD. Uh-oh. I should have took passing or rushing. I don't know if that was even offered. Whoo. Josh freaking Allen. Yeah. Yeah, Max. Josh was fun today. Josh was fun to watch today. Oh, my God. Johnny Barks just sent this photo to us. Oh, I won't give you context why he sent that, but Johnny Barks, ready to be a chef? I'm very bummed about the Bengals loss, but the Bills played a good game. Good luck today, Mr. Perna. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. We got 3,000 of you in here, 715 likes. We're almost at 1,000. Got to get 1,000 likes before the first quarter concludes. I got to tweet out that Bo Nix Sweet, sweet touchdown. Finally, an opening drive touchdown for the Broncos. Bam. Oh, yeah. Bills Bengals, fun game. In the snow, both quarterbacks played really well. Hey, Perna, love this channel. Think I can no longer go to Broncos games, as the only two I have been to are the Tebow versus Pats playoff game and the Ravens game last year. Very similar scores. Yeah, definitely don't go to a playoff game. You stay the fudge away from the playoff games. Okay, Connor? Just getting here, I'm sure this has been said, but holy shit, the curse wheel hates the Colts. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 1 million subs by the Super Bowl. I will burn the curse wheel and then I will bury it. And I'll do it in a video for you. I'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll do it live. Brandy Brand. Woohoo. BP, tell your mom I said hi. Oh, she'll be very happy that you've acknowledged her and said hello to her. You know, I'm going to tell her hello for you. I'll make her day. Ravens need to order some Fuck the Refs coffee. Here you go, Ravens fans. I got the best dark roast coffee for you. F the Refs. Benchwarmershop.com. I believe December 12th is the last day you can order coffee or shirts, and expect to get it on time for Christmas. Especially the shirts, because we have to print those once they are ordered. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Raiders, starting at the 30. Geno looking to throw, drops it over the middle, has his man. That's a first down. Hit hard by Hufanga. Who caught that? Who's 80? Ooh, that's a good hit, Hufanga. Great catch, though. Holding on to that after getting popped. Ian Thomas with the reception. Ian Thomas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll happily beat you today so you can get your Mendoza. Go for it. We will beat you. They pitch it out, left side, Jeanty. Fights in for about 3 yards before running into Jonathan Cooper in a wall of Broncos. Hate to admit it, the uniforms have grown on me. Yeah, I still don't love them. I still don't love them, if I'm being honest. I don't think the curse wheel is a fan of leverage. I agree. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders coming up. Nick's Dicks for 6. Nick's Tricks for 6. Nick's Licks for 6. Eh? Well, play action here from Geno. Rush coming. Gets rid of the ball. That's complete for another Raiders first down. Hufanga in on the tackle there. Was that Roberts? Trey Tucker. Sorry, that's Trey Tucker. Chris Tucker's cousin. He will be in Rush Hour 4 with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. 1st and 10, Geno, quick pass. That's Jeanty catching it at the sideline, tackled by Barron, about 5 yards for Jeanty. It's okay now. Denver has to deal with the Raiders offense. Never mind. Well, Raiders putting together a nice drive right now. They are across midfield. We worried about the defense? A little worried about the defense? We're going to live forever! Go Broncos. What up, Bill? Thank you for the 20 spot, Bill. From the 38, Raiders handed off. Jeanty has nowhere to go. Just nowhere to go, but he still gets 2 yards. He just ran into a orgy of players. Go in there uncovered. Not a lot of good's going to happen. Big Dick's Bo Nix. Big Dick's Bo Nix. Offense is playing in the first quarter. I don't even know how to process that. I know. We need the defense to step it up right now. We need the defense to match the offense. Doesn't happen a lot with this Broncos team. It's why they've had to win so many close games. They got a 3rd and 3 right now. Let's get them off the field, Denver. Show me something good. Geno looking to throw, holds on to it, dumps it off, and that's going to be 5 yards and a first. That's Ian Thomas again. Damn it. Yeah, Geno does a nice job buying some extra time here. Pass rush just can't get there. And Geno finds his safety blanket, picks up the first down. Best effing drive of the year. Gotta believe. I don't know if this is the best drive of the year. Maybe one of the better opening drives. I thought the touchdown drive in overtime last week for the Broncos might be a little better, but a good drive. Good drive. 2 minutes left in the first tier. Handoff. Jeanty. He cuts back through and gets 5. Fuck. Come on, defense. This is getting a little annoying now. And our segue into Manscaped. Beard looks good. Oh, thanks. About ready to shave it down again. I like the rough look with the mustache. That's who I am now. There's too much gray here when the beard comes in. Shout out to my barber, Aldo. If you're in Denver and you need a haircut, look up Aldo Shave. Aldo Shave. 2nd and 4. Raiders, handoff. Jeanty gets a first fucking down. All right. So the Raiders are doing exactly what the Broncos did to them. A long, methodical opening drive, converting. Few 3rd downs here. Balance of rush and pass. Eating clock. Got 52 seconds left. Need a mistake by Geno to end this shit. Denver sends just 3. It's a quick pass out to Jeanty. He makes Bonito miss. Finally tackled there by Riley Moss. 4-yard gain. God damn it. Curse wheel going to end up next to the Annabelle doll. It's on that kind of trajectory this year. That's certainly true. How's it going, Perna? Just go easy on us today. At least make it look like we are trying. Well, Guillermo, it looks like you're trying right now. I don't like this drive you're putting together. Are they going to run a play? Yeah, they got to run a play. Play clock is just a second ahead of the game clock. Smith and shotgun from the 15-ish. No pass rush. And it's a fucking touchdown to Brock Bowers. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Geno was pressured on one play that entire drive. Fuck. Now we got a tie ball game. Brock Bowers. That's his 6th touchdown of the year. Okay. Nobody said it was easy. Yeah, that was a great drive by the Raiders. I don't know what to say other than fuck. If you burn the curse wheel, can you spread its ashes at the foot of Lucifer's hooves? I would try. I don't know if they allow you over there by the airport, but that would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll call DIA and ask them if I can do it there. Maybe I could. Yeah, that's a good idea. Perna, I love you, man, but the damn curse wheel, sincerely a bummed Colts fan. I know. I'm sorry. P.S. Bought some good shits for the family, White Elephant, and myself. Nice. Good Shits Coffee. If you want to get it and give it for a gift, you got until the 12th to order it, I believe. The 8th and the 12th, I think. Maybe the 12th. Either you order it soon. Thank you for buying that. Brandon, your wheel killed Indianapolis Jones. I bet you're proud, aren't you? Go Hawks, beat Geno for us. No, I'm not proud. I never root for anybody to get hurt. I'm not proud of that. I feel for Colts fans. Now, did I want the Colts to lose so that the wheel would be right, so people would have to keep watching power rankings? Yes. But not the injury. My YouTube rewind told me that I watched 323 of your videos and was top 1% of viewers of your channel this year. Hell yeah. I don't know how close that is to all of them. Thanks for the entertainment in 2025 and go Broncos. Yeah, that's been cool to see. I've been tagged in that so many times. So many of you watching 100, 150, 200, 300, 400 videos. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. You guys are awesome. I'll just say this about all of us.
We ride and we die together.
The pornographers come out strong. All right, well, we gotta bounce back. We gotta score another touchdown. And the Raiders' offensive line's not even good. So where the fuck is our pass rush? So glad we don't have to listen to Romo today. I know, but he was pretty good in the Ravens game. Notre Dame is a bunch of petty MFs. F them. Think their shit don't stink. Should do a video on them, Perna. Well, maybe one day. We don't really do a lot of college football videos until the offseason, and then we're talking about players. Players heading into the draft. We'll have a Mendoza video, I'm sure. I have not been to a Rapids game, but I would like to go. Wait, no, maybe I have. It was a long time ago in college. I think I did go to a Rapids game. All right. Mims on the return. Oh, it gets a nice return here. Tackled at the 34. That's a plus, but there's a flag, so it's probably not a plus. If you have a good return, it's probably coming back because the refs want to kick you in the nutsack. If you have a good return, it's probably coming back because the refs want to kick you in the nutsack. Yep. Holding on the Broncos. Why does Denver have to struggle? This is why no one respects this team. Abrams drain flagged for the hold on the kick return. Big boy ball right there. Now, there's a lot of game left, but yeah, giving up a touchdown drive to the Raiders after you had a nice touchdown drive, don't want it. Riley wearing blue sleeves, no PIs, right? That's the thought. That's the thought for Riley. Did we break 1,000 likes? Yes, we did. Thank you, guys. 3,500 in here. Appreciate it. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Nick's little play action. Rolls out. Dumps it off. And we got another first down. That's little Jordan Humphrey on the reception for 13, 14 yards. Nice designed rollout here. I like when they design the rollout. And Bo went to his left, his unnatural side. 15 minutes, and it's already way more exciting than the last time they played each other. That's true. That's true. Right now, I'm watching. We have 666 chats so far in this stream. What does it mean? Handoff, Harvey, up the gut, and he gets 6. Greetings from Poland. Broncos, Bears, Super Bowl. Ooh, that'd be nice. I'll take it. The Blue and Orange Bowl. Shout out from Poland. Boy, do I love me some trap games. Always a pleasure, Perna. Go Raiders. Thanks for... Ow! Aggie! Made me do that, Aggie. Good to see you in here. You and Guillermo, my 2 Raiders friends. Ow. 2nd and 4. Knicks. Quick pass. First down. That's Pat Bryant. Needed 4. Got 5. Caillou Blue Kelly on the tackle. It's Caillou. I know some of you get that reference. My daughter's been watching, well, not so much lately. When she was a little younger, she watched a fair amount of Caillou. And I can't not think of that now when I hear Caillou Blue Kelly. They said Raiders are 0-7 when Bauer scores a touchdown. That's disgusting. Oh, my God. Handoff here on 1st and 10, and that is stopped in the backfield by the Raiders for a loss. Damn it. It's a funny stat, though. So hopefully that continues. Please do not damage the wheel. People need to grow a pair. 2nd and 13. Nix dumps it off to Marvin Mims, and he's going to get, 5 here. 3rd and 8 coming up. Oh, Caillou Blue Kelly's down, grabbing his knee. That doesn't look good. Yeah, they flagged it. They flagged over help immediately. That's never good. Going to commercial. Injury timeout. You should start charging teams to rig and avoid the curse wheel. I should. I really should. Oh, you don't want to be cursed this week? Here's my price. You have to let the Broncos win next time you play them. Boom. Yeah, what would my price be? I would love to just sell the curse wheel, the price picks for $100 million. I think that sounds fair. I think I would give it to them for $100 million. Okay, you all can breathe easy now. Got home, turned on the game, so we can start blowing them out now. This better keep working out. All right, Drew. Is it when you tune in? Is that when the game flips a switch? We'll see, Drew. We'll see. You've got me telling my wife, let's ride in a whole new context. Go Bills, go Perna, go Broncos. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping the Bills get a higher seed in the playoff picture so the Broncos don't have to play them in the first round. You know? Vance not looking good recently with the rumors of him looking for a head coaching job, possibly looking bad in bits to stay with Denver. Yeah, I don't know. The defense was not great against Washington, but it's been one drive. We've given up one drive. If they give up more drives in this game, and if the Raiders score multiple touchdowns and it's outside of the Raiders' average weekly performance, then yeah, we'll have to ask some questions about Vance Joseph, won't we? I don't understand the Bosif Nix hate. He is doing better in his first 2 seasons than Josh Allen. His clutchness play style reminds me of Josh and Elway. They were raw at first too. Yeah, no, they were raw. I think you just can't expect every QB to have the insane developmental curve that we watched Josh Allen do. I think Josh Allen is far more freakish than Bo Nix. I think both Allen and Elway have better arms than Bo Nix. But you're right. Bo Nix does a lot of things that you would be very excited about if you watch him play every week. It's the negative things that get really highlighted by Bo Nix. So I get that. All right, so they come back. Looks like they're going to be taking Caillou Blue Kelly off the field on a cart. Bunch of Raiders out on the field around him. So that's not good. Going back to commercial break. But yeah, Nix gets a ton of hate. But if you watch Josh Allen that first year, he got a ton of hate too. His big issue too, his rookie season was missed throws, right? Accuracy problems. I would call I'd call Nix non-alcoholic Josh Allen. He's the near beer Josh Allen. He's the Diet Coke to Josh Allen's 100 proof bourbon. If I don't see Jacksonville in top 5 power rankings this week, I'm going to flip. Take the Jackson pill, Perna. Hey, I like the Jags. The Jags got themselves in that hole, but they have been better. They have been better. But, you beat the Colts where they lost their quarterback, How impressive was your win, Jacksonville? Just kidding. I like Jacksonville. Cast the curse wheel into the fire. Destroy it. I told you, 1 million subs by the Super Bowl, and I'll do it. 1 million. Get the word out. I can't do it by myself. I've been telling people to subscribe for 13 fucking years, and I still haven't got to 1 million. Can we do it in 2 months? No. No chance in hell. So the curse wheel will survive. But I'm giving you a challenge. 1 million subs or 6,000 signups at PrizePicks. Hey, Perna, watching in Medellin, Colombia? Nice. I know that because I watched Narcos. I know where that is because I watched Narcos. Medellin. Stay away from the bouquet, okay? Thanks for watching. Destroy the wheel for an even bigger curse wheel. That would be pretty funny. I've bought basically the biggest one I could find. All right, so we're on a long injury timeout here. Caillou Blue Kelly did leave the field, gave a thumbs up on the cart. Knee injury is what it appears to be. It is 3rd and 8 for the Broncos, though. Long break there. Nix going to bail out of the pocket, rolls, throws, and he gets it to Sutton, who gets the catch and a first down, but there's also a flag on the play. Oh, there's nothing worse. You get excited for your first down, and then you see that little graphic, that little yellow devil graphic that says flag, and now you got to see if it's on your team. All right, it's holding on the defense. Penalty decline. No harm, no foul. Porter called there. Whew. Worried. Washington exposed the Denver D. Quick pass screens to the tight end. Maybe a little bit. Maybe they put out a blueprint. You do that, you got to change it up. 1st and 10 here. Nix dumps it off to Tyler Bidet, and he's going to jog down the sideline there for about a 6-yard pickup. Yes, Drew's home. It's in the bag now. All right, Drew, you got people counting on you, Drew. 4,200 of you in here. Make sure you like the stream while you're watching along. It helps get it to more people. It helps more people click on it and then go, oh, God, who the hell is this idiot? Why did YouTube tell me to click this video? Block. Can you block YouTube channels? 2nd and 5. Broncos on their second offensive drive of the game. We had 2 long drives to start. Handoff here, and it is blown up in the backfield by Maxx Crosby, who stops Jaleel McLaughlin for a loss of 1, and we got a 3rd down coming up. My friend who's a Colts fan was wondering what happened to his team. I felt like it was the perfect time to show him your power rankings videos. It seems like the meanest time to show him, but yes. Tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry. All right, 3rd and 6. Come on, Denver. Let's keep this drive going. Raiders bring the house. Nix throws. Sutton. Oh, trying to get it to him. Looked like there was some hand fighting there. It's incomplete. Porter in coverage. Couldn't haul it in for Sutton, and it is 4th down. God damn it. Yeah. That's a good no call. Oh, it just goes through Sutton's hands. He almost had that. Because of the hand fighting, he just couldn't get his His hands on the ball went through his arms. 4th and 6, so they're bringing out Will Lutz for a long field goal attempt here. 58-yard attempt. And Denver's going to take a delay of game penalty. And now I'm assuming we're in a punt. Huh. All right. I guess they wanted to see if they would jump on the field goal attempt. So now out comes Krasha. Never burn it, or we will see a Cowboys-Chiefs Super Bowl for eternity. Called my Nick Wright and Collinsworth curse wheel forever. That would be bad. That would be bad. God dang it. And the punt is off. Looking for a fair catch. And they do on the 5-yard line. Usually if it's at the 5, you let it go. It's a shallow fair catch. Should I be concerned or impressed? I've watched 263 of your videos. Nice. I would say impressed and concerned. Top 0.04% of your viewers this year. Seriously, thanks for the laughs and commentary. No, thank you for the dedication. I'm surprised when people watch more than 2 of my videos, you know? 263, well earned, Rectar.
We ride and we die together.
As a Falcons fan, I'd rather have Knicks right now. Thank you, Doug. Your Falcons have been blessed. I just blessed your team. We got this. All right, Drew. Everybody's counting on you, Drew. Captain Hudson, thank you for joining as a YouTube member. We got 1,400 likes on this piece of shit stream. Oh, I do like doing this. Let me check my prize picks. Where are you? There you are. All right, so Bowers, he got the touchdown, but I took Bowers for 58.5 yards. Okay. Not trending well so far on my prize picks play, but who knows? Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be all right. Do you get recognized in public often? No, because I leave the house in a disguise, so nobody can ever see me. I dress up as my wife. If it's around a sporting event, yes. If it's at a place where sports are watched, like a bar, yes. But it's happening a little more now. Happened at the DMV when I was renewing my driver's license. I was like, that's kind of crazy. Is Isaiah Likely the most cursed man in the NFL? I don't know. What happened today? I missed what happened to Likely. What did Isaiah Likely do? All right, here we go, defense. Let's get some pressure here. Got no pressure on that first drive. Raiders are going to start with some play action. Geno dumps it off to Jeanty in the end zone. He's lucky to get out of there, and he's going to lose a yard ultimately. So they're going to go from the 5 to the 4-yard line after that. This is true. I think this is true. All right, 2nd and 11. Geno from his end zone throws it, and you're going to get a penalty. Surtain, pass interference here. It was incomplete, but I think Geno saw something. Apologies. That's kind of bullshit. They engaged each other. 18 ran into Sutton. Whatever. I was going to call number 18 Hunter Renfrow. Oh, God. All right, so first down at the 11 now for the Raiders. So they're out of the real danger zone there. They're going to hand off to Jeanty. He cuts back, and he gets 5. That was Jack Betch. Jack Betch, the rookie out of TCU. All right, 2nd and 5. Come on, make a play, defense. Just make a freaking play. Gino looking to pass here. Finally get some pressure, and he is sacked. Malcolm Roach gets to him, gives the Raiders the mile-high salute. Thank you, Malcolm Roach. Got Gino, grabbed him from the back there, pulls him down. Finally. Needed that play, Malcolm. Right up the middle. Malcolm right up the middle. To sack Gino. Bills winning nearly gave my family a heart attack. Also, go Broncos, believe. Also, please don't let this be a trap game. We need some hard C pornography. Handoff here. Jeanty makes a couple guys in the backfield miss. Turns it into a, 4 or 5 yard gain, but we got a flag on the play. Going to be offsides on the Broncos? Jesus Christ. Nick Bonito, offsides. Can't have that shit. Oh, that looked close. We need the angle down the line. Couldn't tell from that replay. Love you, Perna. Kind of forgot about our sophomore stud, Jonah Ellis. Wonder when he'll be back. Yeah, Ellis, I kind of forgot too. Been out with an injury, right? His brother's been playing well in Atlanta too. Gino looking to throw. Pocket collapsing. Gino under pressure, and he goes down. 2 sacks on this drive. John Franklin Myers gets there. JFM. There you go. 7-yard loss. That's the defense we've been watching all year. Oh. Jeanty picks up Jaquan McMillan. Does a nice job there. Gino kind of runs into that. Did they move Jonah Ellis to IR? Punt is off. First game, it was a punt off between the Broncos and the Raiders. Mims breaks a couple tackles. He springs free down the left sideline. Got guys blocking for him, and it's a Marvin Mims touchdown. Oh, shit. Any flags? Are there 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 flags? No, we got it. TD's going to stand. Marvin Mims houses it. It was a short punt. Marvin ran into a couple Raiders. I thought he was definitely getting tackled. And I don't know how he escapes that mess, but he bounces out to the left, directs traffic for the blocking. The last guy there was the punter. He's taken care of, and Mims gets into the end zone. Nice. Nice. Fuck yeah, Marvin. Woo! Needed that. Needed that. Yeah. You try to do an evil laugh. It will consume you. What's going on in that Packers game? Anything crazy yet? Post my Mims touchdown, Twitter. All right. Let's see. Where is he? No, Jonah Ellis. Is he active? I know he got dinged up. Okay. Yeah, he should be back in the mix, I think. He was a Jonah Ellis full participant this week. He got injured in the Raiders game with a hamstring. Maybe we'll see him today. Maybe he's already been out there. I don't pay a lot of attention. I got to read too many supers. Broncos' depth is insane, even dominated in the preseason, and the 2 losses were only by a combined 4 points. They need to put some respect on our name. I agree. All right, that was a huge special teams play by Mims. Oh my God. I tweeted margin Mims. Fuck, I'm so dumb. I bet I can't edit that either. I gotta just delete it. Delete. Retweet. God damn it, you stupid typer. There we go. I hate autocorrect. Marvin Mims to the house. The house loses in Vegas, baby. There we go. Try that again. Okay. 48-yard punt return. That's his first punt return TD. He's been close. Mims has had big returns, but I didn't even realize that was his first. All right, so Raiders going to get a return here. They're going to get tackled at the 30, thank God. Started watching you this season. It's safe to say I now have a pornography addiction. Thanks for the great commentary. Thanks for watching. 4,600 of you watching the Broncos Raiders along with me. Appreciate it. Like the stream while you're here. And if you're new, please subscribe. You like football? We do a lot of football videos here. A lot. And they're really good. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Couple sacks on that last drive before we got the punt return. Geno gets rid of it quickly. Tucker, he's going to break a tackle and get a first down. 11, 12-yard gains there for Tucker. Why are we extending a kicker that we aren't confident in to make a 58-yard field goal indoors? I think you're confident he can make it, but that's a long field goal. And Will Lutz has been very, very good. He's reliable. He makes big kicks. 58 yards, like, who cares? Even if you don't trust him to do 58 yards, he's still a really good kicker. I would say distance is not the only metric to look at for the kicker. And Will, he's got plenty of leg. We're going to get it to Jeanty on the left side here, about 3 yards for Ashton. Full-size replica Price's Right wheels exist? Ooh, if the curse wheel was built like the Price's Right wheel, that would be insane. Because then I could have every team on there every week. And even if the team wasn't in power rankings, they could still get cursed. And I could spin it 3 times to see if I could get close to $1. Or 2 times. All right, 2nd and 7. Game's moving quick. Blitz up the middle. Geno gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Looking for Jeanty. Incomplete. That was Stranad on the blitz. Not the worst play there for Geno. Oh, he just put it on the wrong shoulder of Jeanty. Didn't know just how important DJ Jones really is. Yeah, DJ's a monster on the interior. He eats up blockers. Great against the run. 3rd and 7. Can we get him off the field? Come on. Denver sends the heat. Blitz breaks up the screen, and it's incomplete there. I think the Raiders had the right play call. The blitz was just a little too crazy from Denver, and Geno, he couldn't get it anywhere. I don't even know if they were trying to set up a screen. Was there just a running back he threw it at there? Did he just get rid of it? Let me see if they're actually trying to run a screen. No, they weren't. They were not trying to run a screen, so he just threw it at Jeanty, who was picking up the block there. I gave him too much credit. I apologize. I will never do that to the Raiders again. 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and Denver DPI. Happy holidays, Perna, and thank you for the quality content. Happy holidays to you, and you're welcome. Punt is off. Fair catch signaled at the 12 by Mims, and he catches it. Denver starting at the 12, up by a TD. We had a really nice opening drive, touchdown by the Broncos. Took nearly 9 minutes off the clock. Bo Nix finished it by rushing in. Raiders answered with a really impressive drive of their own, chunking their way downfield until Geno hit Brock Bowers in the end zone to tie the game at 7. Then we had Broncos sacking Geno Smith twice when they were backed up towards their own goal line and kicking out of their end zone. Marvin Mims housed it for the punt return TD. And that's how you get this game 14-7. Great recap, Brandon. Yeah, great recap. D. Jones needs to sue your curse wheel. That's, I texted Johnny and Will and Connor, who, if you guys don't know, I'm sure most of you know, Will helps write everything you see here, and Johnny and Connor help edit everything you see here. We have a group thread. I texted them after that happened. I might need to hire a lawyer for the curse wheel, so great minds think alike. G-Robs. Go Mims. We've needed his help on special teams all year. Yeah, there was a big drop-off when he was injured and didn't play those. I think it was 2 games he missed. And the first game back, he had a big return. That was kind of important for the Broncos. Mims, great on special teams. Everyone on Reddit hating you for cursing the Colts. Yeah, rightfully so, and rightfully so. It is late in a lost season for no good reasons. Raiders usually win these games. Always root against KC. They aren't taking division this year. Fingers crossed they missed the playoffs entirely. Thanks for all the pornography. You fucking know it, my friend. Yeah, we're all rooting against the Chiefs. Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos fans are united in that. You know?
Imika and Big Bo, Imika and Big Bo, Imika and Big Bo, Imika and Big Bo, Imika and Big Bo.
Why not? Marvin, let's fucking go. 2 of 6 sacks. Oh, we're two. We're all right. Got to get 4 more. 4 more, Josh. Good news, Colts fans. Your team is no longer good enough to be on the curse wheel. Mile high salute back at Mims. Bam. Just paying a tab to say thanks for being a part of the mission for the Raiders to secure Fernando Mendoza in the draft. There you go. You are welcome. We're here to beat your butt because you want us to. You want us to kick your butt. We're going to try. Handoff here for the Broncos on first down. They're going to get about 4 yards right up the interior guts. Four-yard gain. It was Harvey. Tackled by Jeremy Chin. Perna always been there for Mims. Look at him now. Yeah, I think everybody loves Mims in Denver. We're like, why doesn't he get more targets on offense? 2nd and 6. A play action. Bo rolling out. Dumps it off to Lil Hump. And Lil Hump's got a first down. 8-yard gain. There you go, little Jordan Hump break. Let's get some touches to Evan Engram, though, please. My Prize Picks is banking on it. It's rough being a woman that has a favorite football team. My boyfriend just called to tell me about a TikTok vid. I missed the Mims return. The struggle is real. Yeah, tell your boyfriend to not send you TikToks when football's on. He should know the etiquette. That's on him. That's on your boyfriend. Tell him to get his S together. All right, 1st and 10. Denver at the 24. Nix, quick pass here, right over the middle. And that is, I think, Adam Troutman falling forward for 13 yards and another first down. It is indeed Troutman. The trout is swimming upstream. We had 0 margin of error to escape that pileup. I like the reach. I like the reach. No F-to-refs flags. Not yet. So far, the flags have been fair. But if you want the world's best F the Refs coffee, benchwarmershop.com. Got to get your orders in by the 12th if you want that shit for Christmas. Nix, under duress, dumps it off to RJ Harvey. Harvey drops a shoulder down the left sideline. Going to pick up 4. It's a hard-fought 4-yard gain by the Rook. 2:25 left in the first half here. Denver would love to get some points on the board before going into halftime because they started with the ball. You got Mercedes Lewis blocking the shit out of Maxx Crosby here. Nice job, Mercedes. Can't spell Stranad without Nad. That's true. You can't. You can't do it. All right. 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning, everybody. Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals putting up a fight against the Rams right now. Jaguars celebrating with Liam Cohen. All right, haven't missed too much. What's the score on the Packers game? Where Packers Bears at? Perna, I petition to have your commentary in the next Madden. Also, there ain't no way The Rock says no. Wait. Also, there ain't no way. The Rock says no way the laughing stock Raiders defeat us today. The Rock? Did The Rock say something about this game? Am I missing something there? Yeah, well, I don't think the Raiders are going to win. Oh, Bears-Packers tied at 0-0. Look at those frauds. Can't score. Either team. Freaking frauds. 0-0 frauds. Two teams can't just be competitive or good, can they? They're fucking frauds. Thank you, Travis. Pernisan, I learned to hate the Raiders intensely living in Arvada in the 70s. You're awakening it. It's been dormant for years, hasn't it? Oh. Yeah, Raiders were the first team I probably hated as a football fan. And then when I lived in Kansas, I greatly hated the Chiefs. And then I moved to San Diego, and it was prime Chargers with Rivers, and I really hated the Chargers. And now I'm just hoping Broncos hold on to the top of the division. Maybe we get that first round bye. I don't know. Just started watching you this season. Where has this been all my life? Great stream. Thank you, Steve. Steve Warts. Hope you got those checked out, Steve. Hope you got those checked out. Perna, I think I need a life. YouTube told me I watched 529 of your videos. That is insane. I think that's the most I've seen so far, Jason. Love your content. Let's go Broncos indeed. Jason, 529. Holy shit. All of you who are watching right now, if you don't watch 529 of my videos in the next year, none of you will be as good as Jason Longwell. Jason, King, I bow to you. Handoff here. RJ Harvey fighting forward. Thought he was going to get 2. Ends up with 4. And we got a 3rd and short coming up. 5:29. Holy shit. Maybe Anything is possible. For anyone confused, pernadiction includes diction such as FDR, pornography, FYTB, and beating Goff. That's true. An FDR, that's just a dime. Look on the dime. It's President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I wanted an even dumber way to call a pass a dime. 3rd and 1. Pitch it out to Harvey. Stumbles. Stays on his feet, though. And he gets 5 for a first down. Right at midfield. Denver does have 3 timeouts. Probably going to have to use them. 1:08 on the clock right now. Not always pretty, but always clutch. Hashtag crutch it. Crush it. Crutch it. Crush it. Crutch it. Yeah, Broncos have been clutch all year. Love my Raider Nation since 1968. Me no like Raider Chat Sports game streamer Mitchell Renz. He is smooth-brained. He's a smooth-brained troglodyte. I only know that word because of a song, I think by the Viagra Boys. And I think the song is called Troglodyte. Seems a little mean. I'm not gonna say anything about Mitchell. I don't know anything about him. I refuse to comment. With a rare win today, my playoff delusions are still alive. Vikings, Broncos, Super Bowl match. Yeah, that is delusional. Hey, I'm glad McCarthy looked better today for you. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Right at midfield here. Nix rolls out, and he throws, and it's in and out of guess whose hands? Troy fucking Franklin. You need Troy to make a catch. He's not going to make a catch for you. This looked like a great throw by Nix on the run. And yep, it goes right through Troy's fucking hands. Cannot catch to save his life. Now it's a little outside up here, but if you're a receiver and you get those hands on the ball, you got to catch it. 2nd and 10, Nix dumps it off underneath to Evan Engram, and they're going to get 6. Denver did use a timeout earlier there. They have 2 left. Third and 3. What do we got, Bo? Bo, quick pass. Oh, Sutton doesn't see it coming and can't catch it. I was a little behind Sutton, and Sutton coming out of his route just wasn't really looking for the ball quite yet. Now Denver's got a 4th and 3. There's 25 seconds left, so kind of an interesting decision here. I think they're going to go for it. If you don't convert, you give the Raiders really good field position, but you got to trust your defense at this point. I like going for it. Okay, 4th and 3 is a big one. Nick's looking to throw here. And he's got it. First down. Who catches that shit? It is Troy Franklin making a good catch. He was past the line to gain. Raiders think they got to stop, but you definitely didn't. Denver going to call a timeout now. There's 20 seconds left and a fresh set of downs. Hey, partner, what'd you think of the Seahawks and Falcons game and Rashid Shaheed 100-yard touchdown? I thought the Seattle special teams and defense came up big for him. I've been waiting all season to say I got the need for Shaheed. So I like it. They weren't getting a lot out of their offense. Defense, special teams stepped up. Seattle's good. My mom is turning 60. Can you wish her, Lupe, a happy birthday? Of course I can. Lupe, happy birthday. 60. You made it. You figured out life. All right, so we're going to review this. Are they saying that Franklin didn't possess the ball until he went backwards? Let's see. Where does he catch this? Oh, I see what they're saying. Yeah, the ball bobbled as he got hit there. Now, when he initially grabbed the ball, he was past the line to gain. So this is about where he secures it. Now, I don't know. I need another angle to see where he's at in terms of the marker on the field. We need to see the yellow line because the angle they just showed was the back angle, and you couldn't really tell whether that's a first down or not. Fuck, this is going to be close. Happy birthday, Lupe. Did you like your own stream? I did not. I did not tap out. That seems like I should do it. Narcissistic, maybe? Like, oh, God, my stream is so good. Colts got double cursed today. Blame the curse wheel. I know. I feel bad for you, Colts fans. I really do. I do not blame the curse wheel for Jones' injury. Everyone knows Colts are a glue factory for quarterbacks. Best move for Elway. Getting out. Irsay family needs to sell the team. Well, let's see what Carly Irsay does. I think they're going to do an all right job. But yes, Elway was smart to get out of Indy. Baltimore at the time, right? The Warland, 26 months as a member. Thank you. What the fuck? I went to school with Mitchell. You did? Oh, is he a nice guy from Chat Sports? Zach, give us the deets on Mitchell. Living in all your conference rival cities is wild. I know. Well, I didn't live in all the cities, just the states. And when I lived in Los Angeles, the Raiders weren't there. But close. And it was when all those teams were good, too. That's what's annoying. Nice. Grandma glasses, Payton. Looks like he's about to read us the night before Christmas. Oh, yeah. Sean Payton with his glasses on. Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa Sean. Thank you for the super chat. Gauntlet. Just got home from the hospital. That sucks. Hope you're all right. Hope you're feeling better. Hopefully the Broncos give us a dub to make it better. I hope so, too. I hope you're all right, Colin. Wish my cousin a happy birthday. Jack. You think I'm going to fall for that? But I will wish your cousin Jack me off. All right, so this was close. What did they rule this? Yeah, they're going to give it to the Raiders. They say he didn't get the first down because that ball got bobbled, so that hit was big. Raiders come out with the ball. I think they catch this. I think that's Trey Tucker, 7. He's inbounds, though. They might wave this off. Did that touch the ground? Oh, yeah, that's definitely not a catch. Incomplete. Happy for your team doing well right now, and when you go to the playoffs, I hope you beat the Patriots. I hope they can. If the Broncos are 1-2 with the Patriots, regardless of which one is which, they won't play until the championship game if they both make it that far. But if the Broncos and Patriots at this rate play each other in the playoffs, things are going well. McCarthyism triumphs over the commies. Historically accurate. There you go. Well, technically, McCarthy went down eventually, right? Geno Smith, quick pass here on 2nd and 10. Goes to Tyler Lockett. They're going to get 8 yards. They're going to call a quick timeout. They're just trying to get into field goal range. But that is a great reference. Hopefully we'll have it in our recap. Big Jags win. Thank you for the curse, Perna. Your Jags fans are happy about it. You're welcome. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Raiders. I'm mad Indiana Jones is dead. I know. I feel terrible. Do we got 2,000 likes yet? Ooh, we're 35 likes away from 2,000. One new member. Make sure you subscribe here. Big 3rd and 3 coming up for the Raiders. Heel quick, Daniel Jones. Heel quick. Yeah, he should have caught that ball prior. Geno looking to throw here. Got some pressure. Throws deep. Sideline looking for Tucker. Well played by Pat Surtain, though. Bats that ball down. Incomplete. 4th and 3 now. Raiders got to punt it or go for it. Try a Hail Mary. Well defended by Surtain. Yeah, Troy Franklin's one of the most frustrating Broncos I've watched since Russell Wilson. All right, so the Raiders are going to go for it. I think they're going to take a shot here. They do have a timeout. So they only need 3. I didn't realize they had a timeout. That makes sense. What if Indy, with a loss and DJ injury, absorbed Houston curse? That'd be nice. Maybe the curse wheel went too hard on the Colts to open it up for the Texans to beat the Chiefs. I like it. Mitchell was the best pitcher on our college baseball team. Nice guy, but also very competitive. We got the dirty deets on Mitch. He's a competitor. He's pretty good at baseball. All right. Remember, the guy didn't like him earlier, but I'm gonna give Mitch a little bit of respect. All right, 4th and 3. What do we got? What do we got, Raiders? They got to just hit. They got to hit. They can hit in the middle of the field, and they can be in field goal range. And the Raiders are going to let the play clock go all the way down? They just try to get him to jump? All that just to lose 5? Oh, they called their timeout. Good God. YouTube Wrapped says, I'm a top 0.2% viewer. Thanks for the content. Get on my level, y'all. Did you beat 526 videos, Colby? We had a 526 video watcher. But hell yeah, Colby. That's dedication. I appreciate it. So the Raiders burned their time out there. Which, was that intentional? That doesn't make sense. They're going to get fucking sacked anyway. Thank you, Nick Bonito. Close out the half with the sack. That is the 3rd sack of the half. And we're going into halftime with a 7-point lead over the Raiders. Okay, wait. There were a couple seconds there when he was sacked. Their Broncos are going to get to run a play now. Yeah, the clock stops since the change of possession, right? When does he hit? How much time is there? I think there's like 2 seconds. Now there's 3. 3 or 2 seconds. I think they're going to call it 2. I find your lack of high knees disturbing. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I don't feel the pressure because it's the Raiders. Maybe that's why. Second half, I'll bring out the high knees. Now, Denver could try a really long field goal here. But they got Bo Nix and the offense out there. Denver has 1 timeout, but that really doesn't matter with 3 seconds. They're going to take a shot here, right? Nix buying some time, looking for a Hail Mary. Throws into the end zone. Oh, falls down. Had guys there. Nobody can make a play. I like to try, though. I like to try. Just a heads up, your stream is extremely fuzzy and lagging. Well, that sucks. Is it better? Is it better now? Let me check my speed. I want to blame your internet. Josh, I want to blame your internet. Please derank the Jags now. That's high. So that's who Chucky grew up to be. Pick context. Huh? What'd I miss? What'd I miss there? So, how many death threats have you got from Colts fans? So, because yikes, at least my Seahawks should benefit from that next week. Colts fans are not happy. Oh, yeah, my internet speed is super slow. What the fuck, dude? I'm hardwired in. 13 megabytes. Let me check. Double check in here. Let's see if we can get a better reading. Sometimes when you check the speed, it magically goes up. It's like that. The internet company knows you're onto them. That's 3 sacks, baby. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Promote Pat Bryant up to number 2 receiver and send Franklin to the bench for the rest of this game. I wouldn't be mad at that. Troy has catching problem. Need to go back on track for the sack record. Play the Raiders. Yes. Raiders can help you. We got 3 sacks today. Can get 6. That would maybe put us back on track, right? All right. I'll see if I can get my internet to be going any faster, but I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I'll be able to do. It is halftime. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Yes, I do. I will go pee very soon. Blame Gino for bad internet. You're right. I can blame Gino. I can blame Gino. I'm going to test it one more time. This is as slow as I've seen it, which is not ideal, obviously. No. There we go. You got. Let's go rate Tommy this Packers game. Linking Tom's stream. Go say hello to Grossi. Go raid Grossi because I will be going to pee. Pern short-term memory. The pick you showed. Huh? Chucky all grown up. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. My short-term memory not great. Pee on your internet, see what happens. I'll try. All right, I am going to go pee. By Shadow's hand? What the heck? I'm back. Okay. Hopefully the internet is better. I don't really know for sure what's going on, but I tested it and it had an upload speed of 3 megabytes. So thank you, internet. It seems to be better now, but who knows? Dude, that was a beautiful Hail Mary ball from Bo. As soon as I saw it, I said, Perna! Yeah, he threw a good pass there. Unfortunately, nobody could come down with the old Hail Mary. That'd have been too cool, right? That last sack was bonito. Beautiful. It was bonita. It was bonito and bonita. Uncle Rico, thank you for joining as a member. Wyatt. You suck, internet. I'm going to keep testing you. I'm not stopping my eye on you, internet. I lost my job and was unemployed for 6 months. I had a lot of time and was depressed, hence the 529 videos. Your content helped during a rough time. Damn, Jason, appreciate you watching. Hopefully getting some laughs while you're going through it. And I hope things are better now. RJ Harvey, only 51 more, and defense has 3 of 6 sacks. I might get both. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I didn't see how much. Where is Harvey's stats? Run game has been better. There you go. 62 total for Denver. So Harvey's got 51 there. Okay. Knicks, 14 of 17 for 102. There, 49. It says 49 here, but that's close. 6 per rush. Like to get some more targets to Evan Engram, please. My prize picks are not looking good. Not looking good. The screenshot you shared at 109 of this stream. Oh, I might have shared something accidentally? I don't remember what screen. Oh, was that? Oh, okay, that's Johnny Parks. Dear God, with the knife? Okay, that's Johnny. Oh, okay. Perna misspelled P for poo, I think. No, I was trying to mess with my internet. And I say hi to my wife and kids. I take a little teaspoon of honey to help my voice for the second half. Oh. Thank you for gifting the membership, Wyatt. I know Bonito is good, but you can't give up a sack with 3-man rush like that. Raiders 70 shouldn't be on the field. All right, Raiders get the ball here to start the second half, and they're going to return it to the 32 by 31. Yeah, Bonito's tough to block. But you're right. In that situation, you can't. Thank you, Nick. Another Nick. Gifting 5 memberships. You guys are too kind. It's 11:30 here in Denmark, and I got to get up for exams at 5:30 tomorrow, so I got to go to bed. So please cheer the Broncos on to a big win for me, Perna. I will, Christopher. Thank you. From Denmark. Hell yeah. Handoff here. Right side goes nowhere for Jeanty. So we've had Medellin, we've had Denmark, and we've had Poland all in the chat today. We're worldwide. If you aren't feeling the need for high knees this game, perhaps you should do the Lions fan boob jiggle. Ah! Yeah, that I can't stop laughing at that clip. I posted that as a short if you want to know what Mr. David is talking about. All right, second down here and 9. Handoff back to Jeanty, and he is going to get to the line of scrimmage, and I think Alex Singleton wraps him up there. No gain. FTR, I have season tickets, yet stayed home with you in this platinum Afghani. I never miss division games, but F that traffic. I'll see Raiders embarrass themselves from home. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for rocking with me. Yeah, 144p stream. Should be better now. I hope it's a little better now. It was down to 3 megabytes. We're at 27 megabytes. It's 3rd and 8. Gino is under pressure. Throws nearly picked off. Oh, no. Is that Jahdae Barron? Did Jahdae Barron just drop another pick? Ooh, Gino scratched his hand on that one, I think. Jahdae Barron is the Troy Franklin of the defense in terms of not catching the football. Yeah, that hit him right in the hands. Damn it, Jahdae. One for 6, Gino, after starting 7 for 7. That's a big punt. Oh, no, he drops it inside the 10. Damn it. That's a really good punt. Cole is a good punter. I learned that the last time these two teams played. All right. Sorry, I had to tweet. Oh, hi. Okay. Checking that stupid ass internet again. Now it seems to be where it should be. I hope it's not the worst for whoever's watching. I told Tom you were taking a piss. He says hi. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Gordon. My buddy is a Bills fan. I hope they get to beat the Pats. Let's go, Broncos. Yeah, Buffalo, we need you to beat the Patriots. I think that's the better route for us. We're in contention with both of you guys. But yeah, Bills beating Patriots, we'll take it. Thank you, Tanner, for joining as a member of the channel. Let's go, Broncos. Also, Texans, you have one job today. Smash the Chiefs. I love you, Aaron. I love you. Yeah, if Jahdae catches that pass, the Broncos have, really good field position. Now they're starting at the 9, so that's kind of a costly drop. It would have been a tough catch for Jahdae, but fuck, man. I want to see those plays made. Refresh Gamecast. Thank you. Yeah, probably died when my internet was all weird, wasn't it? There we go. That should be better. I'm a mess here. All right, 1st and 10. Nix rolls to his right, dumps it off to Sutton. Sutton makes a guy miss, steps back, falls forward. I think he gets 5. Call it 5. Stream looks much better, but Gamecast needs a refresh. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for paying me to just do my job correctly. Gino hurt his fingy. Odd as it seems, Gino's fault. Blame Gino. 2nd and 4. Bo Nix Dumps it off to the fullback. Prentice lowers his shoulder as he crosses the line to gain and picks up 5, maybe 6 there to get a first down. We'll call it 6. All right, now we're getting a highlight from the Packers-Bears game. Love throwing deep. He got a man wide the F open. Bo Melton scores for the Packers to go up 14-3. All right, I'm glad we're starting to function like a normal stream again. 1st and 10 here. Going to go back to the run game. 4-yard pickup. 3-yard pickup. Oh, I meant to get myself a drink. On my YouTube wrap-up, you were 3rd behind the girl that grooms dogs and the girl that eats competitively. I'm a girl, so girl power, but also proud you were 3. That's probably the highest I've ever ranked on any girl list. Thank you for watching. Say what? Say what? 2nd and 6. All right, Nix. Oop, scrambling. Dumps it off. Hits his man. That's Pat Bryant. That's 10, 11-yard gain and a first down. 14-yard gain. It was a nice little shake and bake by Pat Bryant there. Pick up a couple extra yards. I will be drinking one of my elements. I don't just promote it. I actually drink these. Oh. All right, 1st and 10. Denver putting together solid opening drive so far. Coming out of the half. And we go back to the run game. Harvey cuts back, and he's going to turn that into a 7-yard pickup, but we got a flag. Good run. 90% chance it's a hold, and it's a hold. A hold is a hold is a hold. Oh boy. Oh, all right. Should just score a touchdown. So now it's going to be 1st and 20 after the penalty. That's annoying. Put the Pats on twice. Nix looking to throw here. Fires it. Quick pass to Evan Engram. And that was at the line of scrimmage. And Engram is going to get us a massive 2-yard gain. A massive 2-yard gain. 2nd and 18. Jeremy Chin on the tackle for the Come on. Only 8 yards for Engram today so far. Nix steps up and dumps it off to RJ Harvey, and he gets a couple yards. Nix was pointing at something. Flag came in. Is this going to be a hold? What is this? Oh, it's a face mask on the defense. Jamal Adams with the flag. That's going to bail out the Broncos. Oh, yeah. Adams got Harvey's his face mask. He ripped his head all the way around. That was some exorcist type shit in terms of how far RJ Harvey's head turned. All right, so Geno Smith questionable to return with that finger injury. Aiden O'Connell. Oh, wait. I don't know, who is their backup? Handoff. Jaleel puts down his shoulder, and he picks up a first down, 11-yard gain for McLaughlin of the McLaughlin group. Dude, the run game looks much better today. There we go. 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter here. Another handoff. RJ Harvey hit at the line, and he's not going to pick up much. Oh, yeah. Harvey thought he had a running lane there. And then 52 just shed his block. That was a Landon Roberts. That's a really nice play by Roberts. Because he was engaged. He just came off to hit RJ Harvey right in the hole. Looked like there was a lane there. Kenny Pickett. There it is. Kenny Pickett's the backup. Thank you. 2nd and 10. Nix dumps it off to Harvey. Harvey makes one guy miss. Falls forward for 9. Going to be just shy of the first down, though. The checkdowns are working today for Bo Nix in the passing game as well. Run game's working. The little checkdowns are turning into positive gains. So that's probably the Raiders just playing bad defense. Because usually one of those things is really starting to frustrate us by this point in the game. $69 total yards for Harvey. Inside handoff, a 4th and 1. Prentice. Oh, he almost went the distance. I think he tripped up on his own feet a little bit, which slowed him down. But that's a nice rip for the fullback. Inside handoff there. Yeah, cuts right back. Open lane. Down at the 13-yard line. 18 tackled by Isaiah Polamalu. I said it right. I said it right, probably. Don't anybody correct me or look it up. Nix rolls. Complete to Pat Bryant, who gets 2. Gets 2 yards. Whew. That was a tough 2 yards, though. Perna, I'm sure you talked about this already, but thoughts on what the Vikings did to the Commies compared to your Broncos? No, I have no thoughts. I'll give you a thought. Don't worry. I'll give you a thought. 2nd and 7. Quick pass. Franklin. Troy Franklin. Basically, they're trying to set up a wide receiver screen here. Franklin tries to cut back through. He gets a couple, though. 3-yard gain for Troy Franklin. 3rd and 3 coming up. Only one trip into the red zone so far today for the Broncos. This is their second. They scored a touchdown that first time. They were driving before the half, but then they couldn't convert a 4th down. Let's see if they do it here. Nix to throw. Dumps it off to Harvey. Harvey catches it. Makes a guy miss. And he's going to pick up 4 and the first down. All right. RJ Harvey. Harvey's getting a lot of touches in this game. There you go. I just think Minnesota's defense played really well. I think the Commies probably had a bit of a Broncos hangover in that game. Okay? I think the Broncos beat up on the Commies so hard that they couldn't beat the Vikings or score any points against them, really. All right, 1st and goal from the 3. Go back to the run game. It is RJ Harvey, and he is in the end zone. And we got another Broncos touchdown. Expected, but we got it nonetheless. 20-7, Denver. There you go. Exactly the kind of drive we needed to see. This is the RJ Harvey game. That's good blocking up front here. Harvey sneaks through a pretty small hole, though. And that is a touchdown. And Lutz with the extra point makes it 21-7. Bo Nix, 25 of 30. A very efficient day for Bo. Just a $161. A lot of short passes, but they're moving the ball. 10 rushes for Harvey and 6 receptions. Love it. Love it. Yeah. And then you get Jaden Daniels going down with an injury in the middle of the game there. That play by Van Ginkel that Jaden got hurt on, that was a great play by Van Ginkel. My real take is, maybe Jaden should have rested for another week. I feel like this is Denver's Legion of Boom season. You're considered frauds until you whoop up on your opponent in the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, fair. I don't know, but I don't think people thought the Seahawks were frauds. The Seattle put together a nice season the year before, didn't they? I thought the Seahawks were going to be good that year. Why? Were they? Let me look. Were they good the year before? Pretty sure they were. Let's see here. What the hell is that? The dumbest looking stat thing I've ever seen. The fuck? Oh, internet. Sometimes you drive me crazy. Yeah. Seattle looked good that year before, 2012. That was Russell Wilson's first season. But yeah, if we got to beat up our opponent in the Super Bowl just to prove we're not frauds, I'll take it. I'll take it. RJ Harvey, baby Alvin Kamara? Hopefully. Hopefully he is. You're utilizing him tonight. Grossi raid. Well, thank you, Grossi Posse, for showing up and raiding. I think I kind of missed it, didn't I? I missed the Grossi raid. I got to this late. My bad, but thanks for popping in. If any of the Grossi raid is still here, don't forget to like the video before you go back to Tom. Don't you dare leave without liking my stream. We got 2,300 likes. Can we get up to 3,000 likes? Grossi Posse. Do not let me down. I'm a lot more demanding than Tom. Oh, no, we kicked it out of bounds. Fuck. All right, Geno Smith coming back out on the field, though. How about we just kick straight up touchbacks? I'm sick of this. Kick it out of bounds. Come on. Yeah, Harvey's having a great game. Love to see it for RJ. Did you see Gretzky try to pronounce countries at the World Cup draw? I did not. Was it worse than Gronk? I'll have to look that up. What did he botch? Which country did he botch? What did he botch? All right, so Raiders are going to start at the 40 after that gaff. Quick pass here hits to Bowers, and he carries the Broncos past the line to gain for 12. And a first down for the Raiders. This will be a field goal drive for the Raiders. I can feel it in my butt. All right, Geno. Oh, he's trying to wait for something. I think he was waiting for a screen to materialize, possibly. He just throws it in the dirt, but the way Geno threw that was pretty funny. Just really, ugh. And Gino chucked it into the ground. I didn't look as funny from that angle. But it was funny live. It's funny live. All right, 2nd and 10. Play action. Gino, great protection. Dumps it off. That's Lockett on the reception. I think they're going to give Lockett 8 there. About 2 yards shy. 3rd down. Coming up. Oh. Looked like he got his skin or his Gino throwing here on 3rd and 2. It's dropped. Looked like the skin on his finger got really like scratched off. But he's back out there. Looking for Tucker there. They cannot connect. Tucker's turning around. The ball did hit him in the old belly. That was an old belly shot. It's 4th and 2. Raiders got nothing to lose. They're going to go for it here. They're one of the most nothing to lose teams right now. And Gino takes the snap. Scanning. Rolling to his right. Fires. Got a wide open. Fucking. Is that Jack Bash catches it? Yeah, that's a big gain for the Raiders. One of their biggest plays in the passing game so far. It's a 17-yard pickup. Gino did a good job here. Rolling. Yeah, nobody ever covered Besh. He just got lost back there. He was open the whole fucking time. What the hell? Oh, you want meatball? You want a meatball? I'll get you a meatball. Gino, looking to throw here on 1st and 10. He's actually going to take off and run. Slides down after picking up 4. I got you. Meatball. The knees. Perna the knees. No, knees. You're right. I missed it again. It's 2nd down. If I get a 3rd down, we'll go there. Okay, we got a 3rd down coming up. All right? All right, Marissa? I got you. 3rd down. Now, the high knees did not work. I don't think they worked a single time last week. So why are you a Raiders fan? Do you want the Raiders to convert here on 3rd and 1? I think the high knees truly died when Russell Wilson left. We started doing high knees because Russell Wilson did them on the airplane. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Raiders here. Those high knees are getting up as high as I can get them. Gino hands off to Jeanty, and he gets the 1st down. Marissa. Making me do that for no reason. What do we got the heart rate up to? 103. Excuse me. I'm in a light cardiovascular range. Zone 1. And thank you. Happy to bring joy. Joy to the world. That song was written about me. 1st and goal here. Broncos send everybody. They blitz the house. And Gino throws it away. Good blitz, Vance. Good blitz. Joy to the world. Very much looking forward to drafting a quarterback in the top 3 and discarding Mr. Interception Gino. I don't know anything about college, but heard that Mendoza kid is good. Yeah, his stock is rising. It's been rising all season. Can't believe I still haven't caught my breath from those high knees. I think Hufanga is my favorite defensive player. That's a good choice. He was such a good signing for the Broncos. Geno Smith, play action, great protection. Now he's flushed to his right, under duress, bobbling effort in. Bowers hauls it in with one hand. Singleton was all over him, but he makes the catch. It's the end of the third quarter. He just picks up, 3 or 4 yards there. But second week in a row, Bowers needs just one hand. The reason he needed one hand is because it bounced off his two hands. He could have caught it in a normal way, but decided, no, I'm going to give us at least one highlight for the day. When this game gets buried in the highlight recap show on NFL Network, this is the catch they're going to play of me, Brock Bowers. It does, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Nick? You still got to invoice me, Nick. You still got to invoice me. Oh, I did. Yeah, see, but it doesn't work. So you're saying I was actually high kneeing, and the high knee by nature is for the defense. And since I did it for the defense, Bo threw a pick. Is that what you're saying? Okay. I see your logic, Jared. Great job with the high knees. Keep it up. Keep doing the high knees. What do we got? Too many Raiders fans in here. Raiders. No. I have to blame you. You brought him back up. We got 2,600 likes. Think we could get to 3,000? Okay. We're going into the fourth. This game is moving pretty quickly. The first quarter went by very fast because of those two long drives by both teams, also ending in touchdowns. This third period, hockey, also moved quickly. Denver had another long touchdown drive. Raiders driving currently. It's only 4:08. 2 hours. We're starting the fourth quarter. That means this fourth quarter is going to drag out, doesn't it? Means the fourth quarter is going to be long. Can you take high knees higher? All right, so Geno Smith's out of the game. Took a hit on that last play. Kenny Pickett is in for Geno. 3rd and goal from the 7. Oh, God. They send Besh out in motion there. He's top of the screen. Pickett looking his way. It is to him. He catches it, but just for 2. So we're going to have 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. Geno going to the locker room. I said this would end in a field goal, but they're going to go for it. I think my instinct was right, but I didn't think they would get this close. So 4th and 5, bringing out the high knees for the 4th and 5. Okay, maybe it works because it's a 4th down. Can I take them higher? Pickett in shotgun. Looking to throw, pressure coming, rolling, throws into the end zone, overthrows. The high knees have worked yet again. Oh, thank you, Kenny Pickett. I'll stay fit because of you, Pickett. Pardon me again. We got the heart rate up to 108, 110, 113, 110. I peaked. All right. We fucking did it as a team, guys. Thank you, Marissa. I took him higher and good things happened. Woo! Thank you, Austin. High knees, channels, Russell Wilson, back to the team. Don't you put that evil on us. Yeah, but If I high knees for the Broncos defense on 4th down, maybe I got to wait for 4th down. Maybe it's for 4th downs now. Either way, I did it and it worked. Some high P's. Peeing off a ladder? I'll try it. Screw the NFL Network. They never show the Broncos. That's why you're here. That's why you're here with me. Gino, soak that finger in cider. Does that help? Does that help? It seems like it would sting. To a place where Bo Nix heaves. All right. That's pretty good. 34 glorious months, 406 vids this year. Yes. Beware the Grover. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of That's Good Sports. Don't forget to subscribe here if you haven't already. That's a great way to help me out. Like the video. And always support the sponsors. They don't come back if we don't deliver. Today's stream sponsored by Prize Picks. Am I okay? Where am I? See, I thought Nix would throw a touchdown, but that Broncos got those rushing touchdowns, so I'm probably not going to do it. Oh, fuck. That one's not going to hit. Yeah. I need Bowers to get 30 more receiving yards. I need Evan Engram to get 20 more receiving yards. I need Jeanty to score a touchdown, and I need Bo Nix to throw a touchdown. So my plays for today are probably fucked, but if you're smarter than me, and you like playing in daily fantasy, Prize Picks, supporting the channel all season long, they are my biggest sponsor. Every 200 signups, we get a big bonus here at That's Good Sports. Only play if you're into it. I only want people who like the daily fantasy to play. Handoff here, RJ Harvey. Shakes a guy at the line, powers forward for 4. All right, here's a Geno update. Ooh, yeah, he got hit by Zach Allen on that last drive, and so he's getting checked out. They're saying for a shoulder. Hey, Perna wanted to say your team is good and their games can be close more than anyone's liking, but glad to see you guys scoring high in this game. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'd like him to score a little more. Ooh, 2nd and 6. Bo Nix, quick throw to Pat Bryant on the slant route, and this is a great catch by Bryant. Really good catch by Bryant, and he's going to get past the first down marker there. Coverage was tight. The Raider got his hand on Bryant's helmet and face mask while he was making that catch. Could have been a penalty there for a face mask, but first down anyway. High knees barf coming up. Nah. No. I'm not a big barfer. I got to be real sick to puke. Nix rolls out, dumps it off to Troutman, who spins for an extra 1/4 of a yard. First time since the year 2000, the Broncos have 2 drives of 8+ minutes. All right. Nix over the middle, Sutton. He's open. Easy catch. Another first down. All right. Let's stat pad. Let me get that Bo Nix touchdown here. You were right. I'm sorry for ever doubting you. Yeah, this is right down the middle. That Sutton's open. I think the Raiders are losing hope right now. It's a 14-yard pickup for number 14. Tribe Called Quest says, can he pick it? Yes, you can. Kenny Pickett. Yes, you can. Nix rolling to his right and just going to slide down. Nothing there. Slides down. No gain. Can you kick it? Can you pick it? Yes, you can. Pick it with the Bover throw. Sorry, Kenny. Thank you for joining, Ryan. Can we go poopy poop on the Raidy Raids? Did my child just start a YouTube channel and also figure out how to super chat? My 5-year-old says shit like that all the time. Pitch it out to RJ Harvey. He breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage there, and he gets 6. This is a really good effort by Harvey, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to be holding probably on the Broncos. God damn it. Yeah, holding on the Broncos. Oh, shit, that's defensive holding. All right. That's on the Raiders. I'll take it. All right. Fair. Oh, God. Raiders. Oh, what a play by Nix. Oh, shit. All right. Bo Nix rolls out, but there's a Raider right in his face. I thought he was about to get sacked. Bo cuts back in and then throws it to little Jordan Humphrey for a nice 5-yard pickup there. Yeah, what a fucking play by Nix. Jess got me this for Christmas a couple years ago. Probably on the online store. Check it out there. Check it out there. I don't know. I just Google Broncos hockey jersey. Nix throws downfield, looking for Sutton. Pass broken up. Incomplete. Is there a hood? Oh, there is. No, wait. Yes. Oh, there we go. It doesn't really look like Darth Vader, does it? Or the Palpatine, whoever the fuck it is. I don't know. I'm not a nerd. 3rd and 4 coming up. Thank God their backup is Pickett and not Davis Mills. That's right. All right, 3rd and 4. Denver. Looking to the right. And that's caught. Bobbled and caught by Courtland Sutton. Woo, good throw. I'm watching a live stream between the Broncos and Raiders, and everyone is bashing my Pats. The curse wheel will get you all. Oh, I don't know why they're bashing the Pats, but really good catch there by Sutton. It's an 11-yard gain on 3rd and 4, keeping this drive alive. Another really long drive for the Broncos. Come on, please get me a passing touchdown. Give me a 33-yard passing touchdown to Evan Engram. Broncos are going to take a timeout. Seems like Seattle knows when to dump QBs at the right time. First, Russell Wilson. Sorry for the PTSD. And now Geno Smith. Thanks for the linebacker, Raiders. Yeah. And to be fair, Darnold hasn't been great lately, but the Seahawks defense, special teams coming up clutch. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to ask Jess. I think from like the Broncos shop. I think it was just from that. The Broncos shop. We broke 5,000 again in here watching the stream. Make sure you like it. We're almost at 3,000 likes. 10 new YouTube members. Anybody subscribe today? Where are we at? Oh, we got some subs. We're at 829, 516, which means we're 484 subs away from 830,000 subscribers. And again, if I get to 1 million subscribers before the Super Bowl, I will burn and bury the curse wheel for you guys. That's up to you. Short fingernails? What does that mean? Is that a Caleb Williams dig? Which quarterback do you like more, Manning or Bo Nix? And what were the plays you liked the most from them? Peyton Manning. I love Bo Nix right now. Peyton Manning was one of my favorite quarterbacks before he ever even became a Bronco. Favorite Peyton Manning play? The self-sack he took against the Steelers, but got up to throw a completion. Also, I was a big fan of his record-breaking 55 touchdown season. That was fun. Anyone else miss Frank Azar when these Ramos Law commercials drone on and on? That's a good call. Frank got to the point. You call the strong arm or you get the F out of town. High knees is legit. Makes me smile. I'm glad it got a smile. Explosive flatulence. I'm not a nerd. Pants on fire. You got me. I am a football nerd to the fullest extent. Ow. Pitch out. Jaleel, he's got a running lane, and he picks up 8 down the right sideline. 8:40 left in this game. I think the Broncos played this slow enough. We could just end the whole game on this drive. The curse wheel destroying the Colts season. Yes, it single-handedly did. It literally, I think, gave them every single loss this year. And then, of course, the tragedy that happened today. I haven't washed my lucky jersey since that loss. Hopefully, I never have to wash it again. Don't you dare wash it. Inside handoff to the fullback Prentice. That's his 3rd touch of the game, I think, and another first down. He had a big run in the first half. All I care about is Dylan Doug no longer exists. Is he dead? Or did he go out of business? Nick's here on 1st and 10. He's just going to run it. Dances down the sideline a bit to extend the play. Thinks he gets 6, maybe 7 here. Oh, Dylan Doug. Another local commercial maker and businessman. Oh, Bo stepped out there. So that's going to be less of a gain than it looked like to me. I think maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. The Raiders going to challenge that? Is it even worth challenging? Oh, handoff here to Marvin Mims. In the end around-ish or the jet sweep. I think it's a jet sweeper. Mims going to get 3. Tackled right by the marker. It looked like he was definitely short, though. Does burn sometimes when you soak it insider. Should he soak his whole shoulder? That's a tricky one. All right, he didn't get much there at all. So 3rd and 2. 6 minutes left in the game. And on 3rd and 2, they sneak it forward. Don't know if he got it. Yeah, Denver's killing them in time of possession. They are just keeping, Broncos got 35 minutes of time of possession. With 5 minutes left in the game. They're calling this 4th and 2. Do they give Bo Nix like no yards there? What the fuck? That can't actually be 4th and 2. Yeah, let me see this. There's no way that's 4th and 2. They're saying 4th and 2. Sean Payton's taking a timeout, though. Didn't show us any replay of the QB sneak. Maybe if Pat McAfee find out the curse got the Colts 3 times, he'll make sure you get 1 million to see the wheel burn. I got him 4 times. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think Pat would do me that favor. Perna, how does it feel to have 1.5 times as many subs as the Chargers have fans? Ooh, Chargers getting dunked on out of nowhere. Well, it'll feel better when I get 1 million. All right, so they changed it to 4th and 1. Thank God. And it's, a very short one. It's like a half yard, really. Nix is back under center. They're going to just straight up hand it off. And I think they got it. They got it. Barely got it, but got it. If we're going local, have you driven by the rubble that used to be Rocky's Auto lately? No, I have not. Yeah, Harvey gets the first down. What? Cider works best when you soak the liver. Ooh. Another handoff here. RJ Harvey falling into a pile of gentlemen for 3 yards. Wow. This game, it is 4:27 my time. Means this game's been on for about 2 hours in 23 minutes. This game could end by 4:35. If Denver runs it 2 more times here and then gets a first down, Nix is going to throw, dumps it off to Prentice, and he falls out of bounds, which will stop the clock. Darn it. Admit it, ever since you bought the bigger wheel, you've had the Raiders on every space of the old wheel. That's why you'll never fix it next week. No, I wouldn't. I have no interest in cursing the Raiders. I put KC on the back of that little wheel. I think there's a little KC on there. All right, so 3rd and 3 for the Broncos. 4 minutes left in this ball game. Nix looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, just a little high. Looking for Courtland Sutton. Really long drive. Denver will kick the field goal to make it all but impossible for the Raiders to win. Hey, what's your convenience store in Denver? Our single convenience store? I don't know. We got them all. We got Mavericks. We got 7-Eleven. We got Loaf and Jugs. Or are those in Pueblo only? Do we still have Loaf and Jugs? Field goal is up and good. Quick stop, quick trip. I don't think we have very many come and goes here. A lot of those on the drive to Kansas. Colts subreddit was a F Pernablin. That's pretty good. Just so you have proof. Just so you have the proof. This is the little curse wheel. Got a KC on there. You got to do it this way, so it's the right way. KC. See, so I did put it on the back of that one. I don't think it worked, though. I don't think it worked. All right, 24/7. This is basically in the bag. Should I look at the Colts subreddit? Should I look at it? All right, I got. Oh God, this is pretty good. Oh my God! Thank you, Colts subreddit. Fuck Perna. Harsh, but fair. His dick is gonna fall off in a shower slip fall. Oh my God. Yeah, that's pretty good, guys. That's pretty funny. I'm a Pernaholic. #1 channel for me. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, Jazzy. It's nice to have a Broncos game that's relaxing. It really is. I have not been stressed really at all in this game. A little annoyed when Denver gave up the touchdown to the Raiders. When the Raiders answered the Broncos opening touchdown, but since then, it just felt like the Broncos have controlled this game, beating them by an appropriate 24-7 margin. People won't be able to hate on us this week for our victory. Picture of Dylan Doug sitting with Elway behind home plate at Coors is peak Denver. That is peak Denver. 26 first downs. That's a lot. That is a lot. Time of possession, 37-44. That is also a lot. Yeah, Bo was really only sacked once. That other one, he just slid down at the line, so the Raiders got credited with the sack, but, it's a really good game. Really good game by the Broncos. Told y'all. There you go, Drew. You were right, Drew. Ever since you came back, the Broncos have been perfect. Everything goes through Drew. Tom, as an owner, seems to be like as a spouse. Yeah, he's a terrible at both. You're right. First game, Broncos have led wire to wire this season. Oh, that's a good stat. Nugget. Yeah, that's nice. The Broncos have trailed in every game, right? That was their stat leading into this one, so never trailed in this one. Can dump that stat. Let them know we back. All the way back. The curse wheel does what it do. That is true. The curse wheel does what it do. Are you and Tom doing a stream next weekend? Yeah, we might be doing a stream for a very important game for both of our teams next weekend. That might be happening. Who the fuck is Perna? Raiders here on first down. Pickett throws too far for Lockett to catch. Incomplete.
Perna raid. Who the fuck is Perna?
I am Cam. Don't screw this up now for us, Perna. Don't screw this up now for us, Perna. Well, how would I screw it up? Raiders score a fast touchdown here. Kenny Pickett, 65-yard touchdown or something? Incomplete. Flag. Looking for pass interference on Pat Surtain. I thought that ball got touched, but least I've cared about a PI in my entire life. Automatic first down coming up for the Raiders. Let's see. Is this PI? Yeah. Surtain got his arm around him there. Based on my research, the shortest game in the past 15 years was 2 hours and 36 minutes. Ooh, we're at 2 hours and 31 minutes. This would be close. I think we're going to get further than that. We got the 2-minute warning still. Quick pass here to Besh. Be a 5-yard pickup for the Raiders. I miss Colorado. I'm now in New England. A lot of love, Perna. Stay strong out there. Could get crazy if Broncos and Patriots play in the postseason. Pickett, a lot of time. Throws it. Besh again, tackled by Riley Moss. Raiders moving down the field now. Picking up these garbage time yards with haste. Pickett on 1st and 10. Under pressure. Sacked by Nick Bonito. That's Bonito's second sack. Just wanted to see if my husband, Rylan, is paying attention. Love you, Perna. Rylan, are you paying attention? What the hell are you doing, Rylan? What are you doing, Rylan? Pickett dumps it off to Bowers on 2nd and 15, and Bowers gets exactly the 15 required to get a new set of downs. At the 25, 2:22 left in the game. Pickett to throw again. Firing to the end zone, and he's got Trey Tucker for the score. No, that's Jackson. Sorry. I can't read the number. That's Jackson. The great nephew of Bo Jackson. Holy crap. That's cool. Well, my score prediction for this game's looking a lot smarter now. I said 24-17 Broncos. Pickett. It's a good throw to Jackson. I think the Broncos are kind of just, letting them do it here. This game's over. No way that the Raiders can get 10 points in 2 minutes and 17 seconds, right? That's impossible, right? They got to get this extra point. First, Carlson kicks right down the gooch, 24-14. Raiders do have 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning, so they could get the ball back without having to do an onside kick. The legacy of Maxx the Shih Tzu continues all the way at the Super Bowl. Can I get a Johnny John John? Yes, you can. Say what? Thank you for the $50 donation. Too kind.
Johnny John John!
Where's Packers Bears 21-14. Packers up. All right, at least that's looking like a game though, huh? obviously putting KC on the back of the small curse wheel. Gave them the devil magic. Never again, Perna. Learn from this discovery. That's why I got a new wheel. New wheels made sure that they don't win the Super Bowl. New wheel did not allow them to win the Super Bowl. Brady owes it to Shadeur to save him from the Browns. That would be funny. All right, Shadeur, I'll get you out of Cleveland. Come play for the Raiders. I probably hate my Raiders as much as you, Perna. All right. Yeah, you probably hate them more. I don't mind the Raiders right now. We're up by 10. I'm grateful for the bye week. Game so stress-free, it doesn't feel real. Number one. It really doesn't feel real. This has been the only game. Well, Cowboys game. Cowboys game felt pretty good. Bengals game felt pretty good. So this is the third one. Domination. Colts have no timeline for AR5 to return from IR. Then Daniel Jones tears his Achilles. I know. They got Riley Leonard. What are they going to do this offseason? You know? That's going to be interesting. Riley Moss, dark sleeves, and no flags again. Second week in a row. Okay, so the Raiders are going to go for their onside kick here. Are we going to get titillation? Nope. Oh, Broncos lost it. No, they got it. I think Troutman got it. Ball did not go 10 yards. But the Broncos touched it first as Troutman got it. I thought he lost it for the second by the way the Raiders reacted, but Troutman got it. Onside kick, not successful. 3 timeouts, though. The Broncos do have to get 1 first down to close out this game. That's where we're at. Your real expectations for the next 4 games. Yeah, they're big ones. We got Jags, we got Packers, we got Chiefs, we got Chargers. I feel like the Broncos will be 3-1 in that stretch. Two and 2 even, which would put us at 13-4 on the season, which is pretty good. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Chargers by week 18. Who knows? Jags are tough. Are the Chiefs going to be all the way out of it by Christmas? I don't know. I'm going to say 3-1. RJ Harvey gets the handoff here on 1st and 10, and he's pushed forward for 8. There you go. Just need a first down. By the way of explanation, I missed both losses entirely. Watch the first and fourth quarter of the Jets game, last quarter of the Eagles, and last quarter of Giants. Whole thing on the rest. Love you, Perna. Hell yeah, Drew. You are the good luck charm that we have needed. I need you to watch all of the game next week against the Packers, and you better be fully tuned in for Christmas. We got to sweep the Chiefs. Sad. Maxx Crosby is my favorite Maxx Crosby. I know. Of all the Maxes, he's the Max. Second and 2. Back to the ground. Harvey gets it. Got the first down. Are the Raiders going to get a timeout in to stop it at 2:01? Yeah, they are. They call their timeout. KC beats Raiders. The Chiefs are back. We beat the Raiders, but are the Broncos frauds? That's right, because we didn't beat them as hard as the Chiefs. I'm only worried about the Packers. Our D is elite. Our D is elite most of the time. Packers going to be a tougher matchup for sure. I like this version of RJ Harvey. Yeah, Jake, it's, I like the mix in the run and pass game for him. I like the commitment to the run game for the Broncos. 1st and 10, Nix is going to throw and he falls for a sack. Okay. 2-minute warning. Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby. I see what you did there. Did we cross 3,000 likes? Oh, 2,995. We need 5 more likes. We need 5 more. Am I going to get 5 more likes? You going to make me beg for it? I got 1 more like. We got 2,900. Now we jumped up to 3,119. Anybody subscribe? We're at 829,541, which gets us at 469 away from 830,000 subscribers. Appreciate it. Don't forget, Benchwarmer shop. If you're trying to get coffee or any of the Curse shirts for Christmas, by Christmas, you got to get your order in by the 12th, I believe. That is the last day we can ship it and reasonably believe it'll get there on time. Got a bunch of orders today, though, I'm seeing. Like it. I like it. Oh, boy. All right. Coming out of commercial break from the 2-minute warning. All right. The Raiders fans being good sports, doing a fake cry, a little cry, because they're losing. Ooh, this will be a 7-game losing streak for the Raiders. First ever for Pete Carroll, I guess. Handed off to Jaleel McLaughlin. Not much there. He does cut back to pick up a few. And the Raiders will call their final timeout as we just wait for this game to end. Thankfully, it's gone pretty quick. Slowed down just at the end here, as a lot of football games do. All right, so we're going to advance to 11-2 to tie with the Patriots at the top. P.O. box for Bo Nix card. Go to any video. It's got the P.O. box in there. Not the live streams. Go to one of my regular videos, then you'll have the P.O. box address. Thank you, Bishop. I'd love a Bo Nix card. I would love it. Handoff. Bidet on 3rd and 11 is going to get 9 yards. Not enough for a first, but a solid run. What's going on with the Rams? Oh, 45-10 on Arizona? Damn, last time I looked at that game, it was like 14-10 Rams. Okay, so the Rams are back. This game's competitive. These were the other scores throughout the day. Nothing too crazy. All the Saints ended up winning. I did not see that. Jags, I knew. Miami, I knew. Commanders, I knew. Oh, Titans got the close win. I think I knew that. Buffalo, Bengals, great game. Seattle closed it out. 104 here left for the Broncos. They took a timeout. It's 4th and 3. Will we go 5-0 against the NFC? Let's fucking go, Broncos. I salute the legendary Big Dick Perna. Well, thank you for the salute. That's kind. That is kind. Raiders to Packers is going to be whiplash. Yeah, I think you're right. The Packers defense is much better. So that's where the Broncos, I think, like, we gotta see where they're at. I trust Denver's D to be competitive with Green Bay. Chicago's not letting them run away with it. All right. Broncos are going to go forward on 4th and 3. 104 left in the game. They're deep in Raiders territory, so this makes sense. Stay on the ground. Go to Harvey. Raiders do a good job here. It's no gain, so the Raiders are going to get the ball back with 58 seconds. You know, they're down 10, so they have to score really fast and then kick an onside kick, then recover it, and then get at least a field goal to tie it. Oh, you may have mentioned, but this win will be the tiebreaker if we are tied with the Pats at the end of the season. That is correct. I did mention it. Both teams played the Raiders, and the Patriots lost to the Raiders. I believe that was week 1, correct? Gino controls the curse wheel. Ooh, Gino. Gino does. 1st and 10 for the Raiders here in desperation mode. Dump it off to Mostert. I keep forgetting he plays for the Raiders. Tackled out of bounds. Clock will stop. 52 seconds after a 3-yard gain. Congrats on the win, Perna. Happy for your team. Hold on. Pickett to throw on 2nd and 7. Finds Besh. Tackled inbounds, though. The Raiders, of course, have no timeouts. And let's see what the rest of the games look like for the Broncos. Yeah, we got 4 tough games. 3rd and 3. Pickett, scanning, rolling to his left. Gonna run. Slides down. Didn't want to take a shot and get hit at the sideline, so the clock continues to run. 19 seconds. Gonna clock it here. Gonna have 16, 17 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, but I like that the Broncos have to play in the moment. It's 3 playoff teams because the Chiefs are not a playoff team, but they got to play 3 playoff teams and the Chiefs to close out the season. That's tough. Even if they split it 2-2, I just like that that's who your team has to face before they get into the playoffs, where they're going to have to play what? Playoff teams. It might not be perfect. It's probably going to be ugly. But if they go 3-1, I'm going to feel great about the Broncos. Even 2-2, I'll be like, okay, there's Jonah Ellis, almost got a sack, but Pickett escapes, extends the play, complete downfield, 7 seconds left. Lockett. This game would have ended, but Brandon Jones on top of Lockett tried to rip the ball out from him a little bit, which delays Lockett's ability to get over to the line. So that's a penalty. And now the Raiders are going to try a field goal, I think. Yeah, they'll call that delay a game on Brandon Jones. Dumb penalty there. Unnecessary. What team is your biggest worry for you? Like down the stretch here? This Packers game next week. I don't like the Jags matchup at the moment because the Jags are they're playing good football. But we already beat KC once. I know that game's going to be tough. Chargers at the end of the season, probably going to be tough, but they're a little banged up. Packers worry me the most right now. 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Are they going to give him any time, though? Nope, no time left. Hey, and my score prediction was right. 24-17. Hey, I'm on fire. My score prediction was 100% correct. Raiders kick a field goal with no time. It's a meaningless field goal just to get my prediction right. Oh, Bears just scored a touchdown too? Uh-oh. Chicago, Green Bay. Touchdown Bears. Colston Loveland. There you go. All right, go watch Grossi. Go raid his stream. I appreciate you guys watching along with me. Great victory for the Broncos. God bless Bo Nix. I'll see you guys later.